Hey guys, it's Chris here from Chris's Creative Life, and I design workshops that help you create beautiful projects from start to finish with easy to follow guides. So today we're going to take a look at my workshop for the May special, which is called Hope and Kindness, which if you have not seen the collection, it's beautiful, super versatile, has a lovely message. So I think it is totally worth sharing. So just let me put you up in my corner here so you can see the products down on my desk. Okay, just let me share this over into my classroom and we can get going. So if you have not followed Close to My Heart for a super long period of time, you might not know that May is National Scrapbooking Month, which is different than their National Scrapbooking Day promotion. So this is like a May collection. It's on special for the month of May. They have, there's a couple of different ways that you can buy it, like bundles, the way it's packaged. But today I'm going to show you what I did with the product, my workshop guide for it. All the supplies that I used to make the workshop come together. And just 1 second here. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so I took some white daisy cardstock. So I did supplement some white daisy in here. But I took the Hope and Kindness cardstock, the Hope and Kindness paper and sticker pack, and then the craft die cuts. So just give me 1 second here, sorry. Okay. And I'll go through like my full supply list here. Okay, we got it going now. Sometimes it just takes a little while because of course they change all the buttons on Facebook, and then you need to figure out where you're going. So this is a little bit bigger workshop. So it is 12 by 12 scrapbooking pages or 6 double page spreads. It totally depends on how you count your pages. So this is the cover page, and it just kind of is a little like synopsis, shows you like the condensed version of what the workshop will create. So for my workshop, I used the Hope and Kindness paper packet and stickers. So I'll open these in 1 second. I just wanted to show you the things first. I used the coordinating cardstock, which is beautiful and a little bit different, I will say. And then I used 6 pieces of white daisy cardstock. I used the Hope and Kindness die cut sheet. So I only have one that's like half used at the moment. I have some more coming to me, but this is a little bit thicker craft weight cardstock die cut, and it's a punch out sheet. They come apart super easily, so I used that. I used some gold glitter gems and some gold embellishing thread. So not a ton of supplies, but you get, like I said, 6 double page spreads or 12 by 12 scrapbooking pages out of the deal. So I'm not going to open this, but this is what those craft die cuts look like. So like you can see, they're easily bendable. They are a heavier weight than a regular piece of craft cardstock. They have a little bit of thickness to them, but they're not crazy thick and going to add tons of bulk to your layouts. So that's what those are. Like I said, I'm just not going to open those because they'll end up all over my desk. The embellishing thread and gold gems, you know what those look like. So let's open the paper pack and sticker sheet. So fun sticker sheet, like I said, beautiful sentiments, right? You make today better. Let your heart be your compass. You are amazing, beautiful, capable. Keep on growing, like beautiful. The Harbor, I think that Harbor, even though it was a new color just last year, I think, I'm just going to go out on a limb and say, out of the new colors, it was probably the most popular. It's beautiful, and it looks beautiful with so many other colors too. So the harbor is quite nice in here. But here's what the paper pack looks like for Hope and Kindness. So there's like this little tiny flower print with this fun zip strip of the craft hearts. On the back is just a very light peach, but really, really washed out with this pretty vine on top. So I know that sometimes, hey Sarah, I know sometimes the colors don't come across very well in the video, but they're all beautiful in person. I love this harbor with the dots. Sorry, there we go. And this zip strip is just beautiful with the little tiny flowers on it. The back side, so this is something we have not seen in a while. It's a card cut apart sheet. So this paper features 6x4 cut aparts on the back. So some titles, some journaling spots, fun little decorative spots. So then the next piece of paper, this one is also a cut apart sheet, but this is a little bit different. So it's the multi-stripe on one side, and on the other side is these fun border strips. So you can use either side of the piece of paper, play with the border strips, it's up to you. And then there's this fun green, it's not check, but diamond shape almost. And on the back side of it is the second set of cut aparts, which these are a variety of different sizes. So you have some that are 4x3s, 2x2s, a 4x4, a 4x6 on here, a couple of banners, some fun little sentiments to tuck in. So that is very pretty. And then there's this desert rose floral print, which is tone on tone, which is beautiful in person. And then on the back is this subtle Sundance print, which I actually used both of these, and I loved both sides of this piece of paper. This one was a super hard one that sometimes I like a certain side of a piece of paper more than another. This one, there were lots that was really hard to make sure to get both sides in because they're all so beautiful. So this one is this little daisy looking on the craft background with the greens in there, and then this one is beautiful with these nice bright flowers on the harbor background, bold prints. They look like oil painted flowers on here. So I used the package of, like I said, the pattern paper with the sticker sheet, and then I used the coordinating cardstock. And this is fun. So this paper pack has the same weight as the decorative papers, I would say. Well, maybe it's a little bit heavier now that I'm grabbing it out of the bag by itself. But so these are, they're printed on to give it texture. So you can see this one almost looks like canvas, like a painted canvas, and then just with like some streaks across it on this side. And then on the other side is just slightly textured. So this color is called Pine. And then there is some sage here, same thing, right? The two sides. And then Harbor. And then Peach. And then we get into a couple of sheets of craft. So this one has this white stripe on it that looks like it was painted on with a paintbrush. And then the back side is just craft. And then these two are also craft on the back, but on the other side, they're painted to look like a canvas painted white, right? But they left the border around the outside. So I did play with these, and some of them show and some of them don't, and it kind of just turned out super cute. So let's look at what I did. So like I said, we're all very crooked here. So it does create a lot of pages, and but I played with kind of fun textures throughout all of them. And that's the reason that I actually added the embellishing thread and the glitter gems in there too, so that it kind of gave it just another layer. So this one says, let your heart be your compass. And I do really love this piece with the harbor and the flowers that look like they're oil painted on. So, and then all the stickers are beautiful. The chipboard, well, not chipboard, the die cut craft pieces are super fun to play with. So some of them are just craft, and then some of them are highlighted with like white. So that's layout number 1. And then here's layout number 2. So this is an example of one of the ones that are on White Daisy. I did use the cardstock for the mats on this workshop. So I know it's super hard to tell, but like these are pine mats on this layout. So you can see and these punch out super easily, and they don't get stuck in the craft sheet. They come out nicely. That's not the right way to say it, but so here you can see one of those 6x4 journaling spots. So that's layout number 2. And then this is layout number 3. So you can see here I played with those fun borders, right? So that sheet that had all the border strips on it, this is one of them. And then down here is another part of that border sheet. So it was fun to kind of pull them out where I wanted them, and then still be able to use the rest of the sheet. So this is layout number 3, Sweet Smile, Stronger for It, Wild and Free, Keep on Growing. Like such great messages, right, for these scrapbooking pages. So that was 3. And then this is 4, Love, Laugh, and Smile Often. And doesn't it totally change your mood when you smile? So here again, the harbor dots, and then this craft piece. So I do think that they all played super well together, but yet you kind of get a different feel with some of the layouts versus other layouts. So this was number 4, right? You make today better. Such a lovely message, right? So then this is layout number 5. And so you can see here, right, I did this one on one of the craft pieces of cardstock, and that's actually this one with the stripe on the back. But it kind of just gives it a different feeling, right, with then the peach as the photo mats, and then the fun combination of the sage, papaya, peach, like all of those fun colors mixed in with the greens, right? So this is layout number 5, and then you can see here too, right? I've used lots of the cutout pieces, then some of those craft die cuts. This is where you can see some of the ones with the white, right? So this is a butterfly with little white dots. So that's layout number 5, and then this is layout number 6, which is that fun piece, right, that's made to look like it's painted white canvas. And this one just says hello and you are amazing, dream big, right? So even though it's not, it's all just nice and subtle and blends together nicely, right? Pretty generic. You could use them for anything. So I'll just go backwards really quickly. So that was 6, and then 5, and then 4, 3, 2, and 1. So like I said, if you're interested in details for the workshop, the link is in the description, but I'm just going to show you what's in the files. So also, I just wanted to clarify for anybody that is either new or hasn't purchased from me in a while, that the new shopping system on my website is amazing. So what happens is, once you add the workshop guide to your cart, like this, you can now add more workshop guides so that you can just do one checkout versus before you had to do them all separately. So as long as they're like since the spring, this is when this started, you can add them to your cart and then you check out. Once you check out and the files are paid for, you get redirected to a new screen that actually is your download screen. So you can just simply download all the files right there. No need to wait for an email from me. No need to contact me or anything. It's all available for you right then. And then you do get a follow-up email that is your receipt. So I just wanted to kind of go over that quickly in case somebody hasn't purchased in a while or you're new. So, but included in the files is that cover page, then your supply list, some general workshop directions, the general process for kind of the things that I do in most workshops, your backgrounds, suggested photo sizes. You'll also notice that I try and leave a lot of space for if you need to add more photos, you can, or if the photo configuration that I have done doesn't work for you, you can move things around, like move a journaling spot around to add another photo there, kind of thing. So then there's detailed directions, which are just some helpful little hints, and then you see how to assemble the page before, all the photo mats, all the embellishments, all the little extras that sometimes can get in your way when you're trying to assemble something. But then there are also large photographs and some detailed photographs of the layouts as they're finished, so you know how to add your clusters in, etc. So there is that. There's one page for every layout, and then there's a full color cutting guide, which apparently I left on the printer, but it allows you to cut out your pieces of paper exactly the same way I have, so that in the end your pages look exactly the same as mine. There's no waste. All good things. So as always, if you guys have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to answer them, and we'll talk to you later, guys. But that's what I did with Hope and Kindness. Bye, guys.